I'm going to talk about Allport's scale of prejudice. Allport came up with this scale after the Second World War. He wanted to try and work out how the Holocaust could ever happen, how quite small acts of discrimination and prejudice could turn into something so huge as the Holocaust. And so what he came up with was his 5-scale model. The first stage of the model is antilocution. So that might be quite small things. So for example, it might be someone saying that's gay, it might be someone making sexist comments or wolf whistling when you walk down the street. So things that actually might not seem like a very big deal. The second stage is avoidance. So that's someone or a group of people purposely avoiding a certain group of people because of their race, because of their sexual orientation, because of their gender identity, or because they're women. So that's the second stage of the model. The third stage is discrimination. So that might be institutionalized things, that might be policies, that might be laws or practices that actually purposely discriminate against a certain group of people. The fourth stage is physical attack. So that might be someone assaulting someone else, that might include sexual assault, or certain physical acts that are aimed towards a certain group of people. And the final stage is extermination. And so in the case of the Holocaust, that was obviously the mass killing of Jewish people. But actually it could be other things. So for example, someone having to leave their work, moving house. So for example, this scale could be used, if you think of a woman called Wendy. She's a lesbian and she works in an office. No one in the office knows that she's gay, but she hears lots of kind of homophobic comments that actually might not seem like a very big deal to people. Stuff like that's gay, and eventually one day she accidentally says something about her female partner to her colleagues at work. So they get a bit awkward about that, they don't really know how to talk about it, they kind of feel that actually she probably doesn't really fit in with their group. So they stop inviting her for drinks on a Friday night because they feel that that's a bit easier, it makes it less awkward for them. So that's the second stage, that's avoidance. The third stage might be something like, so Wendy's partner is sick, but the policies that are in place in the office don't allow for her to take any time off because her partner's sick, and that only refers to people who are married. And so wouldn't incorporate